Because I'd done a Miller play before, I was of course thinking, this is great, this is great. So when I read it first, I thought, why didn't I know this play? It's never been done in Germany, so that's maybe why I didn't know it. Just the themes immediately appealed to me, which are, of course, father-son, a family play. The main theme for me is what Arthur Miller calls the unrelatedness, how someone is sort of just thinking about himself and his family and not thinking about society. They're all great scenes. I love the love scene between Anne and Chris because it's quite a dark play, and even that theme has really dark resonances, but I think it's quite nice to have a contrast.
How long I have been waiting to kiss you.
I'll never forgive you. Why did you wait all these years? All I've done is sit and wonder if I was crazy for thinking of you.
But again, the characters are all great. Almost all scenes are brilliant. The way he composed it, almost like a piece of music, that you have something very dark and nasty happening, and the next moment something light appears. You shouldn't destroy that construction in a way. Music for me is very important. In all the plays, I mostly love to work with live musicians because theatre for me is a live form, so it's a bit weird to press a button and say, okay, because everything is open, and that's why I love to show that, how it's made on stage. I found some music which I liked, which was actually from the film Ice Storm, to maybe use that because it sets it sort of it's not specific, the music, but it makes it a bit dreamlike, but it's also steering towards catastrophe. You can sense that in the music, and I like that a lot. I love asking actors to communicate via something very emotional, which music always is, what their emotional approach to this play is, and music is a great tool for that. So I asked them all to bring two pieces of music. One was about what sums it up for them, which piece of music, and the other was to say, do you have a sort of a period piece, which sort of might also, because we did some exercise about dancing, and to help that in a way. We're working on the accents. Accents is a tricky one.
Yeah, what she wants to find out is whether November 25th was a favorable day for Larry.
What is that, a favorable day?
Well, a favorable day for a person is a fortunate day, according to his stars.
We've got a voice and dialect coach. She's called Sally Haig, and she's fantastic. And with her help, we're all going to get there. But it is quite a struggle. I mean, as I'm not English or American, it's sometimes hard for me, but I can hear if it's not right. Everyone from a different community can relate to family. There might be different families, but everyone knows how you feel to your mother and to your father. They get on your nerves and you start yelling, or you love them dearly, but it's a constant motion in a way. And I think in a way Bert comes back to the feeling he's the youngest in the company and he's a Leicester boy, and that connects the play again to Leicester, which I think is wonderful. So we've auditioned, I think, 20 boys, and we found 3, and I think they're very talented. They bring an energy which is, they're like the unspoiled actor. I think for me the biggest challenge is to try this balance between being truthful and finding a form for it. Noticing, stepping back, trying a different approach, and then going, okay, now actually we're going to try and settle this out. We're going to talk to each other. Yeah? That form does not destroy truth. That I need to find a way to make a piece which actually could be set in a small corner like this one, and you would have all the relationships, but because we are doing it on quite a big stage, I need to find a way that it pleases the eye for the audience, as well as the emotional relationships with the actors. And to find that balance is going to be a huge challenge.